We got to run out to City of Florence at their government building for a pre-construction meeting, and I want to take a look at the plans because it's one of those. Some of these jobs we bid, you know, you got to work off their fiscal year, and most of the municipalities are July 1st to July 1st. So this job was budgeted to use money after July 1st, 2025. We'll just go over where I want to start, when I want to start, when we'll be working, who the foreman's going to be, all your emergency contacts, anything like discrepancies I see in the plans that I don't think is going to work, because the engineer will be there as well. We'll talk about garbage trucks, traffic, when trash pickup, recycle is. Then we'll talk about, you know, certain homeowners that maybe have some handicap accessibility issues that they, you know, because obviously we're tearing up the street. So we always accommodate everybody ahead of time. You know, hey, you know, they're in a wheelchair, you know, they need a little extra paying attention to street plates and stuff like that. We've done a lot of work off Kenneboo. We put a water main down Kenneboo, and we did a complete street reconstruction, which is tear out the street and the curbs and pour it back. So there's been a lot of construction going on there for the last 3 years. That's one of the problems. A lot of the residents are kind of tired of seeing construction crews in the subdivision, to be honest. So you get a lot of, not hate, but I don't know, you get a lot of the people coming out of the woodworks upset, just making it hard on you. I forgot what this project looked like. I don't even see a turn in the water. It's literally a straight shot. And it's only 680 feet. That's like that should be about a 3-day job laying the main. We'll see. I'll give him a week. Whoever gets over there, I'll give him a week. Denver's crew's going to have to go over there. They're finishing up that picket. They're doing the services, so they'll be done before the new sheriff will. He'll be a little bit over there. So you know, bids in February. Obviously, you know you have it, but I mean, what do I know what's going to be going on in July when it's February? I don't know. So, you know, I got this in the back of my mind in the schedule. So now Wawa is going to be thrown on me coming up in a couple weeks, and Ridgeway, you know, Ridgeway was scheduled for months. So it never works out like you think. And the reason I'm talking about Wawa is you saw Denver, that was Denver's job. So I kind of wanted Denver to finish out his job. I hate changing crews on sites, and I know they don't like it because then, especially in water main, which I definitely don't do it if we're in the middle of laying the main. I don't want like 400 feet laid and then somebody come in and lay the last 800 and then there's a leak, God forbid. Well, who did it? Well, that was their portion. Yeah, I don't want that. I just want at least the one crew to lay the main, then you know if there's a leak, well, that's you guys. You're fixing it. So, but even beyond that, you would like the crew that started the job to finish the job, but it does turn out that way 90% of the time, I guess, for us. Which I don't know how that works for you guys out there and everybody else. I think it's probably a good rate. I don't jump crews around job to job like crazy. Honestly, Big Daddy might just have to go finish Wawa. But I feel like Denver actually wanted to finish that job, so I don't know. It's up for discussion. So we'll meet with them here in about 20 minutes out there at their city building and go from there. Let's hope our truck smells a little better. This was the Water Girls' first truck they had, and I don't know, it just smells like a lot of dudes that got wet, sat in there and soaked the seats, and now it smells like what Raylan would say is moldy melons. Smells pretty good. Little Fiji sunset. I don't know where he's at, and I didn't call him back yet, but I got a text. Hey, I bumped a bucket that was next to the truck, and it hit the truck. That's Mike. So Mike, you're going on the board for cups, what we call it. Yeah, that was a good episode. I liked how everybody. I guess everybody figured out. Like, everybody had like the same thought about Will. I guess, like this wild, out there guy. It was just hard on everybody when he first came here, and now he's like mellowed out, level-headed, and I mean, he literally just developed into like a boss. You know, which is funny. Me and him, we worked on that really, and even Jared with him, you know, we're like, he's always like, how do I get better? It's like, dude, you're the hardest worker I've ever met, hands down. I'm like, but when this lady comes out with a problem, I need you to confront her with kindness, not that she's crazy and this and that, even though she may be. That's not how you do it. And I mean, he really took it and ran with it. I mean, he totally flipped his outlook, I guess, on the project and the public, and that phone always going off, you know, and really understood, like, we're out here doing a service for the community, most of the time for the community, and actually for the person that might be out there ranting and raving, even though at the end of the day they're mad, but it's actually what we're doing is all for them. Literally, I don't know if there's been a day he hasn't confronted me. Like, I can't even get my door open, he's at my window, and he's asking me, he's always like, hey, I got a question. I'm like, what is it now? But it's always a good question. It's nothing bad, but it's just funny. That's his thing, I guess, with me. He's always at my door when I pull up, and he's got a question. But it's always good to ask questions anyway. Jared left. Then you still got Gage, cousin Gage. Then I got cousin Will. Actually, Will is married to my cousin, so that's funny. We are cousins, I guess, by marriage. So. We're all cousins, like Buck says. That's just all there is to it. It's like finding somewhere to park. I mean, when I was in my old work truck, I used to just park in the front and flip my whirligigs on. I just dared them to mess with me. Now I got this old raggedy Water Boys leftover truck. Which, by the way, I am in this truck because my wife's car got actually destroyed in the front in a parking lot, and it's off at the dealership getting fixed, so I gave up my mega cab, which she used to drive anyway. There should be like contractor parking for like dualies and trailers and shit.
They're not worried about you, though.
I guess I can fit in there. I'm a pretty good driver. Except for I usually back into things. I've backed into employees' vehicles with my work trucks multiple times, mostly because they shouldn't park behind me. That's their fault. So I just got out of the pre-construction meeting with the City of Florence for Ridgeway Avenue water main improvements. So another very exciting water main project coming to you. I decided we're gonna start July 28th. I'm gonna send Denver's crew over there. He's got 20 services left on Picket. So by then he'll be done, because today is July 17th, I think. But we'll start on the 28th. And it's about 700 feet, so only about 3 days of mainland, but there's lots of houses, so I think 25 to 30 services, which will be time consuming. Other than that, very easy project. Don't have to schedule shutdowns, can tie right in both ends. It's literally a straight shot, not a single bend in it. And I mean, it'd be a quick one, but I need them to knock it out quick, because we're gonna have to go back to Wall, and then I have the big phase 4 water main for North Kentucky in Newport. And I'm probably gonna have all hands on deck there, and that'll be probably a 4 or 5 month long project. So that's about how we'll close the year out, I feel like. You know, we'll have a lot of other projects in between then and now, filtered in there. You know, me and my dad doing some, Bud's crew, and stuff like that. But that's what we're gonna do. July 28th, we're gonna head to Ridgeway and lay some water main. Hey,
I'm here, Dad.
Oh, I just got your picture. What the hell is that?
It's a concrete wall running across the road.
I know, but what's it for?
It's a green pipe down there, and it's a perforated pipe down there.
Is that
Huh?
Is that just a
Bulkhead?
yeah, like they're wanting us to install?
That's what I was thinking, but they want ours out of clay.
How deep does that go though? Can you
It's going over 42 inches.
to the bottom of it?
No, it's going deeper, I think.
Has Derek been there yet?
Yeah, Derek, he got to get a hold of the engineer.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know. That's unforeseen if we got to go diving deep and put bins and stuff on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're waiting on
I
Derek?
just wanted you to know, though.
Yeah, you're going to have to quit laying because I don't know how far you're going to have to start diving down.
All right.
I mean, when's he going to get back with you? I mean, you guys.
I don't know. He got to get a hold of the guy. He's looking at it. He said he's going to go call the guy.
That pipe's not perforated either, though. That's first I ever came across just a random wall like that.
Right.
On a street, not where a house was or something. It's like
Right. I thought it might have been holding the road up, but no.
Yeah. All right. I guess
All
let me
right.
know what Derek says.
All right, I will.
All right, see ya.
All right, bye.
I'm gonna call Derek anyway. But
Hello.
what you doing?
I don't hear a lot of you and your boys.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What is this? Sabotage?
So I don't know what this is, man. I'm not liking it either, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Hey, that's the first I ever really ran into that, going down the middle of a street, just have a random concrete wall.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure what it is.
I'm gonna call Will and see if he can do some blacktopping or something in the meantime.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, see ya.
All right, so.
Sir.
Hey,
Yep.
since you guys are standing still, do you got stuff flowable where you can blacktop?
Blacktop? Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah, we can.
All right, because he's got to wait on the engineer that's probably going to have to come out there and everything.
All right, who are you going to send to get blacktop?
How much do you need?
I don't know. I'll take Billy Bob with the. I know it's going to be more than that though.
Yeah, is Donnie there?
No, I got Henry and Mike. He crashed the truck.
Yeah, he up your truck, I guess, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he told me.
All right. I just wanted him to tell you so you didn't say I think I did it.
All right, just send me the measurements, and then if it's more than 9 or 10 ton, yeah, you have to send the triaxle.
All right.
All right, see ya.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right, let's go over and see what Big Daddy's doing on Russell Street, if he's still there. Somebody should be there because I know the job ain't done. Will sent me some pictures while you're in the pre-construction meeting. He's laying that 12-inch water main in Valley View. Well, you know, after we finally got underneath all them site utilities, existing utilities, storm, sanitary, you know, easy sailing, right? Sends me a picture, and there's some under drain crossing the art ditch perpendicularly. I don't know how you say that. Close enough. Anyway, with that is an 8-inch thick wall underneath the street, and they don't know how deep it is yet. It's at least 60 inches deep, but I don't want to waste our time digging it up if we're going to cut it out and go through it. So with that said, we got to wait on an engineer to come out there and ask what they want to do with this freaking 8-inch wall that we don't know how deep it goes, and we don't know how long it is, but it's crossing with our ditch perpendicularly. There's that word again. And so it's in our way, and I don't know if we got to go underneath it or through it. Either way, it's extra time and cost for us, so we have to figure that out. So I just told him to go ahead and cap what he's got done with asphalt, get that restoration done, because they were going to do that tomorrow. So hopefully the engineer gets there sooner than later and gets us an answer, and we'll have to go from there. So I just missed a water main job. It went for like $4,137,000 or something like that, and I did have a bid of $4,093,000, and I changed it the morning of, and so I went to $4,192,000, I think. So that made me lose. Those are the ones that make you stay up at night, but I don't let it get to me But for a day or two, then you just got to move on because you can't live that way. You can't win them all.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready to leave Farmview to go back over here, Center Street.
Oh, I'm over here now. Who's sitting here in this dump truck?
At Farmview?
Yeah.
You're sitting there in a dump truck.
I said, who's sitting here in a dump truck? Billy Bob?
Billy Bob, I'm on the way over.
What do you need done?
57s. Huh?
What do you need done?
I gotta take the plates off, put 57s, but it's gotta hold it down about 10 inches. Because the existing concrete was too thin.
All right, I'll stay here and help you. All right, I guess we're gonna hop out and finish Big Daddy's job for him. I'm used to doing that. Finishing the project. So actually what was going on is right here where this box is now, there was an existing concrete pipe that went in between this house. Looks like not a duplex, but I don't know what you call it, side-by-side rental house, and then there's a duplex there. And that came from 18, we think. Well, we realized it came from 18 now, or the city did. So this pipe had been plugged by another contractor. I can't remember if it was the water main or the gas guys or who plugged it or why. But when it would rain, obviously that water would come down here and it eventually forced itself up out of the ground. That's basically the gist of it. We just 2 double gutters, connect that existing pipe that was plugged before and ran it across the street. And I guess Billy Bob's got 57s on the truck, so we'll pull the plates off, get it up to grade for trench restoration, and finish putting that back only top on that side over there, which there's one on this side too. We call these back onlys because that's what it is. So you get the back of your top of your box. Usually this has concrete out here too, and that concrete's 4 inches thick, 6 inches thick, or 8 inches thick. And then your grate sits on it, but these are so shallow you can get a back only, and then your grate can sit directly on your box itself in order to get the right elevation to meet your street. So that's what we had to do. But we'll get these plates off, get the rock in there, and then I don't know, are you getting blacktop today or what? You might. Will said something about you getting blacktop for him. Well, you ain't even over there. Well, no, he's came into some problems. They're digging down the street and ran into a wall, like an 8-inch concrete wall.
8-inch wall straight down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's not showing on the plan.
Well, no, I've never seen nothing like that in the middle of the road. But anyway, we'll get after it here.
Tear up the street right there.
What, you got too much flowable in there?
Yeah, we did it so the road wasn't gonna fall no more.
Yeah, did you lose some? Yeah. I said, yeah, did you lose some?
Yeah. But we poured the blacktop out so it could come back up.
Yeah. What his truck's just parked at the shop now. Nobody was around.
He tore the bags ripped on the tag axle, airbag.
Huh. I mean, he's just having a bad day, isn't he?
Yeah,
It looks worse in person, actually.
I know. Yeah. So he
Jesus.
right there by the tires and the bags. He hit the back down the hill, pulled up, hit it, and backed out. He thought he just switched it from the gears too fast when he got to the south. I was like, how did you not see the loader?
Who hit it?
Mike.
He was driving that truck?
Yeah, he had to go to Consolidate for us to get that last field box.
I thought he hit the bucket with his dump truck and smashed it into Will's truck.
Yeah.
So he was driving Will's truck and hit it. Just pulled right into it.
Oh, yeah. Like it shifts the bucket. I was on my way down there and heard it. I looked up and I looked.
What the fuck? Freaking brand new truck, 15,000 miles.
Are you looking to see what Craft did?
I bet you he's probably not feeling too good right now. That's probably a $1,500 bumper. Hey, what are you doing?
Cutting these boards so we can put the blacktop in. The dirt back there.
You know, blacktop will just stack up. It's not like concrete ain't gonna flow out on you.
Alright, then we'll do it.
I wouldn't do it. If you want a nice straight line, once it gets a little cold, you can just chop it off with a square shovel. That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Are you, what are you gonna build the curb with? A blacktop curb?
I was just gonna put it up here.
In case they make you put concrete. They might make you put the concrete curb in here.
Yeah.
Engineer show up yet?
Yeah.
What do you say?
He said dig and see how low it is. You might have to go under or drill, get it core drilled.
Core drill it?
Yeah. Or cut it out at the bottom. We don't know how deep it is.
What's
yet.
what's the,
They don't know what it's for. And they don't know nothing about it.
so he says we can go under it or core drill a hole through it.
Yeah.
But we can't cut it out like a notch. It's got to be a
we
hole.
can.
Well, I'd rather cut it out.
Yeah, both sides are going to have to cut it.
Yeah, and then knock it out. So that's what we can do.
Yeah.
Well, I need
We
to
was
call.
on lunch. Aaron's the one that talked to him, really.
Yeah. I need to call Derek and give him a price.
Yeah. He said to get with you about it. He would figure out how deep it is.
Well, I'm not going to go underneath it. That's.
He said it could
That'll
be
cost
8
more
foot.
money than
But
cutting it out.
he really don't want to go over top of the green pipe there. He wants us to go under the green pipe.
How deep are you here? Looks kind of deep.
No.
Oh, 44.
No.
That's crazy. Like I'm still like.
It goes all back in there. I looked in that drain over there, and it's the pipe in that drain's bigger than this.
We don't know where the Senate or the SDR goes to either. So in order to go through it, we got to go through it beneath the green pipe. So we're going to have to cut the bottom.
Yep.
Is there a clay dam that goes close to here somewhere or no?
The clay dam goes down there.
No, I was hoping we could just use this.
No.
Maybe it stops right there, right past that green pipe. You go underneath it.
Blacktop done.
You have to,
down here.
yeah, you have to get some shoring in there because all that gravel and you're going to be a little deep, too deep probably.
Maybe if we can get through.
We
this.
were just in a meeting talking about deflecting 12-inch, and I guess Justin looked it up, and so I was telling him, yeah, 19 inches. I kept throwing that number out there, and finally, like 10 minutes later, he's like, yeah, Patrick's right. It's 19 inches exactly you can deflect. I was like, See? I knew what I'm talking about. When,
All right. We're just gonna try to deflect it here around this little bend too.
yeah, I think you can. That's right in your way
Yeah.
where you need to be doing all your like shaving off to
Yeah.
get it probably.
Well, that's why we've got it over here. Yeah.
Yeah, already. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure there's some shoring in there to get underneath that. Probably on both sides. I told everybody yesterday I threw you into the fire in the worst situation up here.
know.
Now I'm going to throw a random foundation wall in the ditch line. It's never happened to
Well,
us
and
either.
Their point is, we don't know how many more times it does that down through there.
And for what?
For what?
Like,
Yeah. Well, and that's what I pointed out. I said all of this concrete right here is newer than
All of it.
all of it.
Yeah, was this like house moving and this thing like,
I
don't know, it doesn't even make any sense.
Mess with it unless you guys, you know what I mean?
well, they kept saying like this road, the water main was breaking and you, if we run into voids, which I haven't seen any, we're supposed to, there's an allowance to like flowable film.
Yeah.
So obviously this hill is like doing something movement-wise towards the highway. What'd you think when you dug and slammed into that?
I was like, man, well, because I was already going slow right there anyway, because I knew I had that gas coming
Yeah.
right behind it, and I was like, at first I thought it was genuinely like a conduit duct bank or something, is what it
Yeah,
seemed like.
yeah, when you hit something that solid.
Yeah, and I was like, well, how wide is it? And Will was like, he found the other side, and he's like, it's 8 inches. And JJ and Young in there started digging on it, and it just kept going and going. The 57 just kept washing.
That's
in.
what's crazy to me, that it keeps going underneath the road and it's perfectly formed up. So it's like they had that road 6 feet deep there and formed that damn wall up with
and
forms and
that's
poured.
what that engineer couldn't figure out. He's like, it's got PVC pipe, which would have been after this.
Then
was
it's like it's got a
initially
footer
built.
drain.
Yeah. I'd like to find
Literally
a
the only
date
thing
on
I
the
can
pipe.
see was there a house there and back in freaking 50 or
That's
when they put
exactly
this
what he
in,
said.
they're like, we'll just skim right over top of this footer wall
Yeah.
and leave it.
Yeah, because
If that's the case, that could be 8 feet, 9 feet down.
Because if you come back on either side of it, you can't see where that concrete under the road, like
That-
actual, has been replaced at all.
I caught Donnie up there loafing too. Trying to throw a few back with the residents on their front porch, but I got him on the camera. Hey, you all left that gray truck smelling like a freaking wet dog pillow or something. I don't even know how to describe it. Do y'all just like go swimming and just get in there with your clothes on?
I mean, yeah. That's how we got the name.
I bombed it with something from AutoZone. Now it smells like a French whore in there.
I told the dude at Best One yesterday, he said, what truck number is that? He said, R what? And I was like, put Water Boys on there, he'll know.
So you got asphalt this and then let me know if you're going through it, under it, or what, so
I'm
I can
going
tell
through.
them how much,
I'll tell you.
because I'll have to figure out if we're doing bins, whatever.
Yeah, hopefully not bends.
And if you go under it, you probably have to, yeah, hopefully not bins, yeah. I don't even know what's going on. That's what we're all confused, yeah. So,
I've never seen anything like that, like genuinely.
so that's an 8-inch concrete wall Will called me about, and it's going perpendicular in a ditch, and it literally looks like a foundation wall of a house, and it even has like a footer drain with it. And none of it makes any sense. I don't know what to say beyond that. Engineer can't make sense of it.
The city
Doesn't
doesn't
make
have
sense
any
to us.
record of it
Yeah.
ever being done. Back when it was Newport Water, they said that they don't even have record of that.
I feel like it looks too good and too new to be a house that was like laid up in the 30s or something. That'd been like rock or something. I don't know what it's for, but it's a problem, I'll tell you that. So we're gonna see how deep it is, and they might go underneath it, or we might have to core it through it and go through it. If it's, I mean, that could be a 9-foot, 10-foot wall. Nobody knows nothing. That's the stuff that ain't on your plans. Yeah, then going that deep, I mean, it just costs us money. It's an as-built job now. We'll design build it to go underneath that. So that's the stuff you run into. It's like Aaron said, they thought they were going through a home run stretch down through here, and they dig 3 or 4 pieces out, and you hit a freaking concrete wall in the middle of a road. That's construction.